they were on live and they were making phone cases.
I'll show you in a moment.
What I have to show you is the actual underside of this, for you to actually understand just how dangerous this is. And they were still going live and still doing the same thing, even after I said to them, you know, please don't do it. I may watch this back and I don't know, not want to do this, but at the same time, someone has to, and why not be me? Well, we are back with another resin art video. This one is completely, totally not my style. I don't like doing things like this. And this one is probably going to stir up some love and hate in the comments section. Feel free. If you've got some negative stuff to say, say it. I couldn't care less. So I'm not going to be naming any names or pointing any fingers at anybody during this video, but what I am going to do is act out a scenario that I saw on a different platform the other day. And it's not just that one live that I saw. I've seen this happening quite a lot recently. I don't know whether there's some kind of a boom in this niche, or whether my algorithm has shifted because I've watched somebody's live. The algorithm has kind of recommended similar lives of people doing the same thing. But I've noticed that on many of the lives that I've seen that it's quite, and this is where it gets tricky, because who are we to judge? I think many of us do it. We often see another artist doing something. I mean, like I said, I'm not perfect. You've probably watched some of my stuff and said, oh, you know, don't do that. That's stupid. But I always say, don't try this at home, etc. Or, you know, early on, I did some stupid things, but we learn from that. And I think most of these people are probably going to learn from their mistakes also. But this one that I saw the other day, the app, it's not YouTube. It's similar to YouTube, but it's heavily shopping. It's the one that was almost banned. I don't want to say it because YouTube algorithms don't like the name being said. But I was scrolling through and I saw this creator, and they were on live and they were making phone cases. Now, they looked good, but there was certain elements in the video. I'm going to try and portray that in what you're going to see. There were certain things that I was like, okay, what do I do? But I had to send them a message, a very polite message. And I said, look, because they were a follower, I wasn't following them back, but they were following me. And I was very strict. I was polite. I didn't want to come across as, you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that. But there was one thing that I just wanted to touch on. And again, I want you to discuss this in the comments. Don't argue with each other. Don't start a war with each other. I don't want that to be kind of the comment section. I will block, you know, if I see anything nasty, I will block it. But I reached out and I was very polite and I said, you know, could I make this recommendation? And they were very, very nasty in their response. I'm not going to say what was said, but yeah, and they blocked me. I thought, okay, fair enough. But again, this is not just particularly that one live. Again, I'm seeing this across the board. I'm seeing so much of it now. So what I'm going to do is, again, reenact kind of what I saw. And I want you to jump in the comments and say, right, okay, I don't think this was right. I don't think that was right. And just, it's really tricky because, again, who am I to judge? And I don't want to make a video like this. Nobody does. But if somebody searches for this, and hopefully this video will give some kind of information, and they can also read the comments and kind of learn from this, maybe it will help others, instead of them watching content like that and thinking, oh, I could do that. Because this person was actually telling people what to buy and how to do it and the products they were using and how easy it is. But I think we all know, most of us know, it's not that simple. So I'm going to change my voice for this part just so that it kind of comes across as that style of video that I was kind of watching. So yeah, I don't know how this is going to come across. It's quite, yeah. I may watch this back and I don't know, not want to do this, but at the same time, someone has to, and why not be me? So we are going live in, well, a fake live in 3, 2, 1.
Oh my God, thanks everyone for following. If you haven't followed me yet, follow that button. And to buy any of the phone cases, if you just click on the shopping basket down here, I will make it for you live and you can kind of pick what you want to go into your phone case. So yeah, I've got a couple. I think who's next to buy it? I think it's Becca. So Becca, what do you want? What do you want your phone case colors, or what do you want on your phone case? I can kind of make it as you put it in the comments and I'll do it for you. And guys, if click shopping basket, and the delivery for these, I think is what I'll do is I'll post it next day, tomorrow, and you should get it in 3 days. But if you pay, I think it's £3, £3, you can get it the following day. So not tomorrow, the day after. So yeah, Becca, what colors did you want? I'll just wait a second for the comments to come up. Glitters, we've got these here. So we've got purple, it's like a lilac, a pink, silver, blue, orange, yellow. You want to go with the purple? Okay, cool. Yeah, so this one is for the S24 Ultra. Is that definitely your phone? I've got iPhone, but I think you popped it in as S24 Ultra. Yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, let's start making this. Do you know what you want other than the purple glitter? I can put like embellishments on it. I can put flowers, anything like that. You name it, I've got it. I'll just chuck it on and you can kind of decide where it's going to go whilst you're watching. So definitely this glitter. Okay, cool. So yeah, again, guys, if you're not following, just hit the follow button and let's hit 5K tonight. So I'm just going to mix in your glitter. It's a really nice color. Do you want any other colors in that or just that one, Becca? All right, no worries. I'm just going to pour that on. Babe, can you let the dog out, please? I'm live. Just spread all that over. I might have to mix up some more. Look at that. It's a really nice purple. Yeah, so I've been selling these for about a year on here. Yeah, it's just UV resin, obviously glitter, and it just cures with a nail lamp. And these cases I just got off Amazon. They're quite cheap. 20 quid. That's free delivery. But like I said as well, if you pay the extra £3, I can ship it to you quicker. It's up to you. If not, 3 to 5 days. Yeah, I've got every phone case for pretty much every phone. Just gonna spread that out. So have you decided, Becca, what you want on this? Flowers. I've got some kind of like embellishments that I can pop on there as well if you want. I'll show you in a moment what I've got. Babe, can you give the baby the dummy, please? Well, I can't. I've got resin. Right, let's pick some flowers. So for the flowers, It's all I've got at the moment. Do you want me to just pick some at random, Becca? Yeah? Okay, I'll just pick some and we'll pop that on. It's a really nice purple. Again, guys, if you're not following, please hit the follow button for me. Just gonna pop that on. Yeah, anyone can make these. They're really easy. If you go on my bio, I've got some links in there. They're really nice. I'll go with some of these. I don't know, I'll go with, I think this purple one here. Go well with the purple. And then I'm just going to pick some out. This red one here. Want some of these ones. Pop some of them on as well. Yeah, I can make these pretty much however you want. I've got themed stuff as well. Chuck that on there. Like that. Put some of these pink ones here. Chuck one up there. Embellishments. I've got loads of stuff. I've got flowers. I've got shells. I've got house. You want the house? Will it go? Where do you want it? Should I put that on first, maybe? I can move that. It's fine. Can move that over. I want the house in the middle. Just pop that. Try and make it center. Like that, yeah? There's some more little flowers there. Chuck them on. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the gifts, guys. Chuck that there. How's that looking, Becca? Do you like it? Bit more down here? Oh, got resin on my thumb. I'll chuck another one of these down there. Go there. Is that all right? Yeah? Cool. I'm gonna cure that now. Just gonna give that a quick cure and it's all done. Again, I'll post this out. I've got to go shop tomorrow anyway. So, is Becca still here? Yeah, I've got to go shop anyway tomorrow. So I'll post it then when I go to shop. You should get it. Did you pay for the next day delivery? Not a problem. Right, I just need to put another coat just to seal everything in. Just gonna pour some more resin over the top just to keep everything in. Go over the house as well, just so it's all kind of one thing. Just like that. Yeah, again, guys, if you click the basket in the bottom left corner, and I'll make it for you live. Yeah, I've got iPhone. That'll do. It's looking really good. I've got a bit over the side, so I'm just going to clean that up quick before I finish the curing on that. Just a bit of tissue. There's a bit up here, you can see it. But now, do. Becca, you ready to see it all done? You're still here? And there it is. It's really pretty. No, it's not sticky. It's all cured. It's all fine. So again, I'll ship that out to you tomorrow. You happy with it? Brilliant. I think we've got another order just come through. So Becca, thank you. I'm gonna pop that to one side now and start on the next one. I love that house there as well. It's like a little grip.
Right, so that kind of that horrible part is over now. So what we've got here is something that might look really nice, and to the buyers kind of wants, that's the thing with things like these lives as well, is that, you know, people, it's the interaction. People get to see their stuff being made live, and yeah, it just, other people see it as well, and they're like, oh, I want mine to be made live. I want to buy something like that. And this is why I think it's booming for some reason. Again, it could be my algorithms. I don't know whether you're seeing this kind of stuff. But the problems are, is the problem being, one of the things that I wanted to touch on with the creator was the fact that they're creating UV resin projects on a solid black case. The other stuff, it's not really my place to. I don't know, how would you have messaged all that stuff and picked up on every single thing that you saw? I don't know. It's tricky, but the main thing I was in my head was that, okay, so say I'm Becca, a few days later, I get this and I think, oh, it's a really nice case. I'll pop that straight on my phone. You know, it goes in their pocket. After a few days, what we're going to see, sadly, is we are going to start seeing this lifting away. Because what I have to show you is the actual underside of this, for you to actually understand just how dangerous this is. You cannot use UV resin on a phone case like this. If this was completely clear, you could get away with it and then cure the underside with your lamp as well, and just hope that any solid embellishment is fully cured. But that's the tricky thing with UV resin and solid stuff like these phone cases. And again, I've seen so many people using these on lives and selling them. But that's the thing, it's a quick buck, a quick penny in their pocket, a quick quid, wherever you are, currency wise. And the thing is, with selling on these platforms, is that, especially the one in question, is that they have to stick by really strict shipping rules. So by doing this with UV resin, they can get this shipped the following day. The way you should be doing these on these kind of cases is with epoxy, which doesn't have those curing issues that we see here with UV resin. That would have cured fully with a 2-part epoxy. But people don't like to use that stuff because you're supposed to wait 30 days for the epoxy to completely cure, so it's not giving off any fumes or anything like that. With UV resin, creators think, oh, I can just do it with UV resin, it's quick and easy, I can get that shipped out tomorrow. I'm not going to get told off by the app for not sticking to the shipping timelines. I don't know, but they didn't take my advice. They didn't want to take my advice. I used my different account and they were still going live and still doing the same thing, even after I said to them, you know, please don't do it this way. But this is the risk, and people are seeing this and they're thinking, I can do that, I can make some pennies for the summer holidays. Or imagine gifting this to your niece. And this happens in their pocket. They go to put their hands in there to get something else out, and it's leaked onto their hands, and I don't know, they've got a bubble gum out their pocket and they put it in their mouth. They've then got resin in their mouth. Or the scenarios are really not good. And it's not worth the risk of just earning some quick money, and especially avoiding some recommendations made by somebody else. And there were actually other people in the comments section. I did notice there were, and I have noticed on this, on a few different lives of people doing stuff like this, there have been other artists jumping in and saying, look, you shouldn't be doing that. And what happens is they've got a very good moderator team. And I've had this happen to me before in the past, a long time ago. I used to try and help people on lives, and their moderators, they're told to instantly block you because they want sales. They don't want the negative on the live. And you see this quite a lot. I mean, yeah, if you say something, you will be blocked, and the person just continues to sell. Again, I don't know how this video is going to come across to you guys, but it's something that I felt needed to be raised. I think there are a lot of other things kind of in that fake live that you might pick up on as well. Again, pop it in the comments and let me know. But yeah, it has to stop, I think. Well, I know, but who are we to say? And it kind of puts you off wanting to help anybody else, because their reaction sometimes can just be quite shocking. So yeah, just an informative video if you're thinking about making phone cases. Use the right products. Again, if this had been a completely transparent case, I might not have had so many issues, but I would say stick with epoxy for projects like that. I will see you in the comment section. Again, be kind, be nice. If you haven't subbed, hit that button for me, and I will see you for the next one. Bye for now.